I have just left Monfalcone, Italy, and Venice is actually just a little bit up there. And I'm heading south, so I can see down there Slovenia and Croatia. I have these light winds, hopefully they're gonna last. And again, new arrangement of luggage, so always too much luggage, but I'm getting a little bit better. I also have this new chair for now, and it's actually really comfortable. Not much wind, but actually this boat has so much sail area that I'm moving. I'm actually moving very nicely. A lot of sail area. It's a Hobie 16, the most famous catamaran. Wind angle changed a little bit, so I have my gen anchor up. So you can see there's basically like hardly any wind. And look at the speed. It's like super cool speed for this amount of wind. And this is this, I'll show you here, this beautiful sail. It's just another 15 square meters, giving me so much power to move in these conditions. So I have this new shirt from Sandyline. It's a sun shirt, and it's actually super cool so far. And I don't want to use too much sunscreen. Let's say it's not the best, so I'm just using this now. So it's a super cool thing. I got this in Florida. So it just kind of protects me. It has these holes so I can breathe. Okay, let's see, even more speed. Just get a little bit more breeze. I am very lucky with the winds because these day winds weren't really forecasted, but they just popped out. So I decided to go straight to Croatia, and I hope the winds last, otherwise I'm in big trouble, because here you have a couple of major ports and you don't want to stay here during the night with no wind. Done that before, and you don't want to do that. There's so much traffic. There's like Trieste and Koper, two very big ports for Europe. You don't want to get stuck there. So see, this is the Trieste Gulf, Trieste Bay, and you want to get out of here. So Slovenia, but Croatia down there. So with these winds, they should bring me to Croatia today. You really don't want to get stuck here. So this purple thing, this is the separation line, and this is where big cargo ships go in and out. It's like, you know, where they're supposed to go. And now I'm gonna enter, and yeah, I have 6 miles to cross it, and I don't want to mess it up, because if you start floating in here with no wind, you're gonna be in big trouble. So I'm doing around 5.5 knots, so hopefully in 1 hour I'm across, and 10 miles to Croatia. So this wind should last. Always nervous about crossing this area. There's so many cargo ships. Like right now, no, but seems like at night everybody comes. And yeah, I mean, if you cannot row this boat for miles, so if there's no wind, you're just stuck. So I think this is actually the best conditions I ever had crossing this area. And let's just hope to get across, and then it's gonna be way easier, less stress. I always find funny eating sardines on the sea, where you can catch your own fish and you eat canned sardines. It's kind of funny. It's a good food. I'm getting very close to Croatia. I have around 1 hour left. Beautiful wind, great conditions. Not forecasted, but I'll take it. Speed is around 6 to 7 knots. And that's life. That's what sailing is all about. I made it to Croatia. So this is the Savudrija lighthouse, the beginning of Croatia, the very famous lighthouse. And now this is the Istria. So I'm just gonna sail along the coast now. I have this beautiful gen anchor up, so I have a little bit better speed now, even though the winds are going down. But good job, good job. I just love these gen anchors. They give so much power to this boat. So right now I have, so the mainsail and the jib, they have 20 square meters. And then the gen anchor has 15. So actually I'm having altogether 35 square meters of sails, which is a lot for a, and that's why I'm moving so nicely. The wind comes and goes. Oh, now we have a little bit nicer gusts. Okay, that's nice. I have anchored here in this bay, just near Novigrad. It's not the best place because it's quite open, but it's gonna calm down. There's a beach, loads of people, so I could find a better spot, but that's how it is. So this is for dinner, so I have this protein, 50 grams, some muesli, and then let's go to bed. Good morning. Sun is up. There's a little bit of wind. Let's go. I put my mattress here. I didn't use any tent tonight. Sleeping bags here. And that's it. This is one of the best sailing in the morning when you have offshore winds, no waves. I'm just passing Novigrad, sun is rising, and just flying through the water. Always best in the morning. You also get these winds in the evening, like afternoon sometimes. Beautiful. One of the latest safety things I have is this bag. It's actually a waterproof bag, and it has this safety clip and safety, so I shouldn't lose it. And I have a phone, wallet, and a small personal locator beacon, which via the satellite can engage search and rescue. So it's always here. I used to have it, like on board. But then what if you fall, off the boat and the boat goes? So now it's always here. So in case I fall in the water, I just, I can call for the help via satellite. I have a phone, wallet, so I can just go home. Fisherman's going for a daily catch. Jen Iker is super happy. And doing pretty decent speed. This has to be like 6 to 7 knots, which is not bad at all for a small boat. And seems like there's a little bit more wind forward. You can see those, like tick-tick, more waves. And there's these channels, so many times these channels will just channelize the wind. Oh yeah, it can feel stronger. So I'll probably have to put off the Jen Iker for this stretch. But let's wait and see. Another cool feature I have, Sandyline made me this pocket. So now the camera, you see the handle just fits in. It's attached here. So now I always have it here. And I can just use it as a body cam also. So no need, to attach it here and grab it. So now, it's always here. So this is like super cool feature. Thank you, Sandyline. So these catamarans usually come without the reefs. Now the Hobie Cat 16 originally has one reef, but Supreme Sails made 2 more for me. So I actually have now 3 reefs, so I can sail in very strong winds. So thank you, Supreme Sails. Good job, I've tested it, and now I feel way safer in case I get really strong stuff. See, I'm way more comfortable with less sails. The wind pick up. This is speed. Yeah, this has to be 10 knots. That's beautiful. I'm a little bit over heavy. I'm a little bit overweight, so you can see that hull just digs into the water, starts spraying all the way around. It's all good. I'm still afloat. That's a nice speed. The wind is picking up even more, so my legs are in straps, sitting on the edge of the boat and just flying. This is what catamaran sailing is all about. It's all about a lot of sails, not much waves, offshore winds. I'm just doing 10 plus knots, going south. Beautiful, just beautiful. big gusts. Morning winds have stopped now, the day winds are kicking in and seems like they're gonna be pretty strong. The generator is enjoying it a lot, having good speed. I'm just passing now Rovinj, so this is Istria Peninsula. This is Rovinj, a beautiful village. I just passed Vrsar behind me and I have just put up my shorts. This is from Sandy Line and this is just waterproof, breathable shorts. You know, you don't sweat because they breathe so well and you stay dry. Because I'm gonna get more waves now and when everything is splashing, my butt stays dry. I love this, is like the best invention ever. It's like a proper weather buoy. Oh wow. Now you can see the speed I have. I'm just, oh, it's Oda Swan solar powered. Yeah, just, you know, measuring stuff. There was this captain driving a big ship at night. He sees a light and calls, you have to move, you're gonna crash. No, you move, you're gonna crash. No, I have the right away, you have to move. And then the second guy says, no, this is the lighthouse, you have to move. You're the lighthouse, we're not the ship. I thought it's funny. Anyway, doing good. Oop. Now the waves got bigger and it's really cool because I can surf them. So now it's not that much about the wind but about the waves, because the bigger they are, the faster they go and the more I can surf them. So I'm just trying now to, and I can sail way more, so I'm now just trying, you know, to surf them, and when I surf I can go more downwind because I make apparent wind. So basically the bigger the wave, the faster I go, the more downwind I can go, because that's my goal. Okay, no gust. Let's wait. Okay, another surf. Okay, that's not the nicest one, but yeah. Wait for the good wave. Okay, now there's a good wave. Okay, surfing. Okay, well, not perfect, but we got some speed. Let's try another one. Okay, surf. Okay, wasn't that bad. Ooh, I have some wind. Waves from the other side. I have some contrary waves, probably from a big boat, and they come against. They start jumping. So yeah, just okay. There's a nice wave. Okay, that's a good surf. That's a good surf. I'm a little bit not afraid, but I mean I can pitch pole. If I go too fast, if I crash in a wave, if it's very unlucky, I can just, you know, do a front flip, and I don't want to do that. It's good for now. This is the end of Istria, so I have made it to the end of the peninsula, and so I came from up there. Now this is the passage where it's always bumpy and you never know what's gonna happen. You have currents, so that's why my gen anchor is down. And there's a bunch of shallows. Maybe I'm gonna try to go through them. There's a famous lighthouse on the end and loads of shallows around this area. So there's this sign that says go south of me, which is to the right, but I'm gonna squeeze to the left because the Hobie Cat has so less draft. And then down there you can see Unia Island, and they say the weather changes here. You can see way less waves on the other side. We'll see what the wind does. Behind me is the south tip of Istria Peninsula, and I decided to cross Kvarner, which is considered around here for like a stretch because it's quite far to the next islands. But the winds are really good. It's still early, so I'm just gonna push it over, and seems like it's gonna be a very fast passage. Really good conditions. I have around 4 hours of sun left, but it should take me around 2 to 3 hours to cross. I am halfway to the Unia island, and very lucky with the day winds. They're just right, surfing down the waves. That was actually a very good distance I've covered so far. For one day, that's very solid. And the boat is just enjoying this surfing. Just beautiful. Oh, I like this hood. So this shirt is from Sandy Line, it's a new product. And it's great to have this protection now with the low sun. I mean, the hat is great, but when the sun is low, this is even better. I have crossed the Kvarner channel, so now I'm here near Unia, so behind me it's Unia. I didn't want to stay at Unia because it's always rocky, this wind is going in, and there's no good base here. See, just an island, just a rocky island. So I'm gonna keep going and hope that the wind lasts. To the island in front of me, Loshin, and there's a couple of nice bays where I can have a calm night. Nice shelter in the bay. Passing this beautiful island. I don't think there's anybody living here, but there's a bunch of sheep. Maybe there's a house or two. And no anchorages, no bay, but just a beautiful island to pass by. You can see about all the white stuff is sheep. Has to be a good cheese. Behind me, Unia, doing a very good progress, and Loshin down there, so I have to get there. The wind is slowly dying, but it should be okay, hopefully. Just in time I made it to the island Loshin, and my bay is just right down there, so super lucky. The wind just is about to stop. I've been using this anchor, it's a Mantus Marine dinghy anchor, and actually just with 2 clicks you just disassemble it. This is the best anchor. This is the best anchor I've ever used. It's crazy. It holds so well, just digs in. Okay, here's my bay, just in there. Good morning. Today I was not in a hurry because there was no morning wind. So now I'm waiting for the day winds, so they should be here in a couple of hours, so I can just take it lazy. So I found this nice bay, so I finally had a nice sleep. So this is the luggage, the tent. So I put anchor and 1 line ashore. There's a little bit of trash on the beach, but it's a nice bay otherwise. So the tent I'm using is actually Nature Hike. It's like unknown Chinese brand, I think got it on Amazon. Wasn't very cheap actually, but it's good stuff. You know, it's like ultra light, it's a single wall, so loads of luggage. And this has to be the best headlamp I ever used. I've been using it for years now. Archipelago, just like a brand, just looks funny, but it's like the best headlamp I ever used. Packing is probably one of the most things on the trips like this. On this small space, you know, putting all the luggage, securing it, all this mess. But you get used to it. When you have no engine, you just have to wait for the wind, so it's good and it's bad, you know. Now I have a lot of time, no hurry. It's like there's nowhere I can go, I can just swim here. And inside, just a sleeping bag. For the pillow, I just use, you know, a bag with clothes. Self-inflating mattress, and I also have this, just a normal cheap one, just in case I wanna just, you know, lay it down. Boat is ready to go, it's packed. I'm just waiting for the winds now. They should come in about 1 hour. But it's easy to wait here in this beautiful bay. Well, there's nothing better than day wind slowly starting, having calm seas, and just going south with the Gen Anchor. The wind's gonna pick up, but already having a good speed. Not much, but for the wind conditions, it's magic. I just love this Gen Anchor. So I go south. So this is Mali Lošinj, and I'm going now towards mid-Croatia, towards Zadar. So I'm gonna have Premuda, Silba, Olip, beautiful islands on the way. Well, I guess I was too happy too early. Looked like a day wind. It just stopped. And everything stopped. So there's no wind. Maybe a little bit up there, but even there it stopped. It looked like the beginning of day wind. Anyway, I'll just float here. Eventually the wind comes. And then half an hour later, the wind just pop up and you start flying. They just come and go. But now I think now this should be the day wind. This should be a proper start of the day winds. Yeah, you can see them coming. See far away. That's Silba Island, very nice place. I'm passing Premudski Grebeni. It's this set of these three small big rocks or islands. Down there I have Eastern Molat, and behind me there is Silba, and I came from there. That's Mali Lošinj. So the day winds, well, they're here. They could be stronger, but as I'm going now to Zadar channel, I just hope it's gonna, because that's where they accelerate, and the afternoon they just might get stronger. So hopefully I get a little bit more winds. It's not bad, but you see, it could be way faster. But it's a nice nice sailing day, very nice sailing day. It's actually beginning of September. There's hardly any boats around. Well, there's some in the bays, but the crowds are gone, so I just feel like alone here, which is great. And the sun is not so hot like, you know, in July, August. Yeah, so it's actually a great weather for sailing. Passing this small island. Seems like nobody lives on it. It's really small. It would be a great day anchorage. Beautiful water. Just look at this. You get this in Croatia and Exumas. So clear, you can see to the bottom. Nice color. So now I have to go around that corner before the sun sets, and I need to get a good anchorage, because at night I get some bora, and if I want to have any good sleep, I have to go all the way around to the other side of the island to be sheltered. But isn't this nice? Like, look at this. Nice pine trees, crickets, good smell. I love this. This is Molat Island, so I have turned, I have put Gen Anchor down, and I'm sailing a little bit upwind. I have to go around the corner. And what a great conditions. It's just flat. Nice breeze coming. You can smell the island. You can see all these small boats here, just day swimming, like beautiful bays around here. So I came around here, that corner. That is the mainland. Those mountains, it's called Velebit. So now I just have to squeeze through here and then around the corner. I didn't unroll the jeep. It's kind of stretched, but it seems like with the main I can go better upwind, and it's gusty anyway. So almost there. I found a good spot for tonight. Well, except there's a party boat. There's a group which probably gonna sing until morning. Well, it's a nice little bay. It's gonna be very calm here. The winds are gonna go in this direction at night. For anchoring, I'm using this rope, I call it Y. So it's like there's a ring and I connect my anchor here. So it's like very stable. You see, it really works really well. And I put the rings here. These are the rings I added. These are the original screws. A little bit too long, so I just added this. And I did the same on the back, where I attach a stern line. And this works so well. I also have a sea anchor. It's just like a big parachute in case something goes wrong. And then again, I can attach it to this. And this is gonna keep my boat really stable upwind in case something goes wrong or I want to do something. It's really cool. Another beautiful morning. The sun just came up and you can see I have a little bit of this morning wind, morning bora. I thought it's gonna be stronger, maybe I get it more out there once I get there. But it's always nice to go in the morning when it's calm and you just have these offshore winds. But should get way stronger down there. So this is the bay where I slept. Very peaceful, nice, finally had a good sleep. So now I'm heading down to south, towards Zadar. Morning winds, we call it jutranja bura, morning bura. Flat seas, beautiful speed. They're not too strong today, but then in certain areas they get stronger, you know, they're like gusty. And it's just perfect to see like early morning sunrise and just flying over the sea. No waves, comes offshore, you're protected with the islands. Everybody's still sleeping. There's one fisherman. That's morning bura, one of the best winds. Now you have to wake up early, but then you get this pure fun, pure sailing fun. Beautiful, just flying. This is fun. Morning bura sometimes disappoints. You think it's gonna be, you wake up, it's not there, but today it's here. Beautiful. This area of Croatia around Zadar, Šibenik, especially famous for this morning bura. And this is cool, this is good. Just flat seas and flying straight south. Just beautiful. Wind started messing up. It's a very gusty wind, very locally, you know, like every island shifts it differently. So right now I'm just like, now the wind is from there. It's kind of funny, but anyway, it's very nice to sail, like September sailing, the sun is not so hot. I have these shorts now, so this is from Sandyline. It's actually just very thin neoprene shorts and it's perforated, so there's holes. So it actually breathes, you don't like sweating. You wear neoprene, but it kind of breathes. And it's great because when you're sitting on this, it's not so warm. It gives you insulation, and also if you spray, you know, it keeps you warm. And then when it gets really rough, I just use those shorts I showed you earlier, which are waterproof, and I put those over. Oh, that's the best combination ever. I don't know why everybody's not using this, even on the bigger boats. You know, when your butt gets wet, just use these perforated shorts, you know, keeps you warm, breathes. And then when it's really bad, put, you know, waterproof ones over. Like, it's really good. Each time I go sailing, I have a different configuration, just trying to find a perfect, you know, bags and stuff. But it's so hard because it's always a mess, you know, it's always packing. But now it seems like, you know, this bag, it's just like, it's actually from my inflatable kayak. It's actually a very solid bag. Now this one, it's kind of waterproof, but just so fragile. When you pull it here, you really shouldn't just, you know, starts, you know, breaking here. Now a really good one I have now is this one. This is from Amazon, and it's very like solid, strong, but it's holes here and holes underneath. And then I just put everything wet in there, because, you know, when it's wet, if you put in here, it just starts stinking. So all the neoprenes, and I have water in there. So basically water is under canisters, and then I have neoprenes on top, and they are keeping the water in the shade and also drying. So this is like really cool bag, and whatever is wet you just throw it in there, close it so you don't lose it. Another interesting bag is this one. This is actually a hunting bag. So I don't know what they use it for. Like it's supposed to be like almost 100% waterproof. The material is waterproof, and also the zipper, you know, it's like rainproof, and it's very strong. It's rated for I think 50 or 60 kilograms. I guess so when you go hunting and you hunt something, you put it in here so it doesn't leak all the way around. Put it in a car. It's really good because whatever I just like not sure where to put, I put it in. Very easy to, you know, access, just quickly open. I have my chair in there, some daily stuff. So yeah, just trying to make life easier. Bora is back, good news. So it's actually coming here, you can see it's like not much islands, it's just coming in between. So it's a great passage. It has you know, like a free way to blow, and it has a good angle, so I'm just sailing straight to where I want to go. The speed is okay. Well, I just love this bora, but it can get really nasty. Bora, the real bora, it can make a lot of trouble. But this morning one, oh, this is just pure pleasure. Morning bora has officially stopped. It's calm. Actually, there's like tiny amount of wind, because I'm actually moving. If you look carefully, I'm actually moving, although the sails are just banging, but because I have so much sail area, I'm still moving. Anyway, it's time for swimming. Not the best spot, it's kind of deep, but Croatia is safe. So let's do some swimming. Oh, this is nice. Now this is nice. Here's the beautiful boat. This is nice. In September the water is really warm. It heats up all summer. So it's always nice water in September. This is beautiful. So now I'm gonna wait for the day winds. It can take 1 hour, half an hour, but they will arrive. And yeah, just swim until then. This is how waiting for the wind looks like. It's not bad at all. It's a perfect boat for that. 1 hour of swimming and sun shining was enough to get the day wind. So now Gen anchor is up and I go straight downwind now. You can actually see them coming. You see like down there. So now the wind is gonna come from there. So that's why I rolled the Genoa and I have a big Gen anchor up. And this is it, slowly builds up. What a beautiful sailing day. Oh, wants to collapse, I get too much apparent wind. Just beautiful. Now this is proper apparent wind sailing. I'm making wind, so that's why I'm moving. It's a paradox in sailing, so you have a true wind and you have apparent wind. And when you're moving like this pretty decently, and there is no wind, you can move because you produce wind by moving. It's called apparent wind sailing, and that happens when there's like almost no wind and you're actually moving. It's pretty cool. See, I'm kind of moving, although I don't really feel any wind on myself. Like there has to be a little bit, otherwise we wouldn't be moving. But like you don't feel any wind, but because I have so much surface area and so much, and the angle is good, I can produce the wind and then use that wind to go faster. And then you can sail faster than the wind. Let's say there's 3 knots of wind and you're going 4 knots, so you go actually faster than the wind because you produce the wind. It's kind of funny. It got a little bit chilly here because I was in a wet neoprene and I'm in the shade now and it got windy. So all I do is this waterproof pants, and it has this so it doesn't slip when you're sitting. So I just put this over now, and then there's no wind chill effect, and the neoprene is gonna stay dry, so it's gonna be much warmer, and that's it. This is like such a good combination, and everything breathes, because I've said this has holes. You see, this is perforated, has holes, and this is breathable, and this is so comfortable. The wind's picking up. I'm doing some good speed. The wind's picked up, so just flying now. Not bad at all. Well, we should be sitting more backwards, because these boats tend to, you know, flip over to the salto when the nose, you know, the bows dig in. This is where the fun begins. Woo! Okay, that's pretty fast. I have anchored in this beautiful bay. It's still quite windy. Probably I should get a little bit closer, it's gonna be nicer. There's still loads of people just day swimming, and that's how you know it's a good spot. Boat looks happy, I look happy. Shallow water, sandy, very good hold for the anchor. This Mantus anchor is just, it's crazy. It just holds so well, it's hard to get it out. Such a good anchor. Boat just happy after a day of racing downwind. Well, it's kind of a nice bay, especially when the winds drop. That's gonna be a great place for overnight. Sailing away with very light morning winds. I'm gonna go around the corner towards Murter. Very calm morning. Sailing towards Murter, so Zadar is up there with light morning bora. Actually quite nice. But the bad weather is coming. You can see the clouds. So the weather is gonna get bad. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. The weather is turning bad for the next 5 days, so I'm finishing here in Murter. Thank you for watching. It was a good trip.